Hi, today I'm going to explain the rules and the structure of Build a Buddy, which is one of my favorite games to use in the classroom of all time. You're going to get a board that looks something like this by the end of class as students draw on each other's buddies, in this case, little stick people, and create figures to eliminate them from the game. So the setup is like this. For students, you want them to form teams of somewhere between 2 and 4 students. That seems to be ideal. They should create a team name, and then once they have their team name, they should go up to the board and write their team name on the board. So the denominators would write the denominators on the board. When all your teams have done that, your whiteboard will look something like this. After the kids have written their names on the board, you want to give them some directions, the play. And you should be able to give them all of this direction at one time, and then as you go through, they can get a little bit more details. So you have them answer a math problem. They have to work with their team and agree on a team answer. They'll write that answer on their whiteboard. That could also be a piece of notebook paper. They could come up and write it on the big whiteboard. That's up to you as a teacher. Step 2. If they get the correct answer, they are allowed to send a representative up to the big whiteboard and draw a feature on another team's buddy. So you don't want your name to have anything under it. They want to draw on another team's buddy. Because, number 3, the last buddy to be built, and in this case I'm going to consider being built, having a head, body, legs, arm, and a face, that's the winning team. Kids always want to know, well, what if my buddy, like these denominators, are fully built? Then am I out of the game? To say, no, not really. You can still do the math and you can still draw on another team's buddy if you get the correct answer. And they love this because they get a chance to collaborate, be creative, and target someone. So on your whiteboard, you're going to want to write the required components. So in this case, I chose that a head, body, legs, arms, and face is going to build the buddy and eliminate a team. You're allowed to vary these. Somewhere between 3 to 10 features seems to be the ideal amount for a game length. Prepare that the number of questions you have should be pretty close to the number of features. You just want a few more questions than features, assuming that most of your class is going to get the majority of the problems right. So I've got all of the teams up on the board, and I would get ready to start the problems. So we're going to get pumped. Let's get started. So if I have this problem 1, everybody's going to go ahead and answer it. And I decide, oh, look, a few teams got it right. You get to draw a feature on the board. So in this case, we'll say the denominators, Fuzzy Fox and Brainy Bunch, got targeted. They each got a head drawn on. So here we go, problem 2. Similar problem. They go, they solve it. Everyone that gets it right, everyone in the class gets it right this time. You can see that I have 4 new features drawn on the board. The Purple Pirates, they didn't have anything last time. Now they have a head and a body, so people are like, oh, I want to target them a little bit more. Fuzzy Fox didn't get anything extra, but there's 4 new features drawn. So continue in problem 3. Anyone that gets it right, now the denominators are getting targeted. They got legs and arms drawn. Fuzzy Fox got a body and legs. Okay, so these all got extra features by people that got it right. So play continues like this. You give a problem. Everyone that gets it right comes and draws it. We can see our first team, the denominators right now, they are fully built. They're eliminated. I like to cross them out when they're eliminated. It helps keep track of who's still in it. They can no longer win the game. So they're still going to play. They're still going to try to cross other people and get other people built, but they are no longer eligible to win. So here we go. Next problem. And, oh, the Purple Pirates. So cute. They got their little glasses and mouth, but they are now out of the game. So it's between the Fuzzy Fox and the Brainy Bunch. It looks like all they need to do is get the Fuzzy Fox a face and they'll be out, but we'll see what happens. So here we go, problem 6. Let's see if they get it right. If they get it right, oh, look, 2 teams targeted the Brainy Bunch. There must have been 2 that had it right. So actually the Brainy Bunch, they're eliminated, and that means Fuzzy Fox, you're our winners today. And they can get pumped, they can get hype about that. So once you have a winner, that game is over. I just want to give you some tips and variations to make this fun and successful in your classroom. So if you have a class that you feel like they're getting a little bit mean doing this, and they're actually getting genuinely mad, you can make this an anonymous game. So you can write the names on the board, not students. So they're really just targeting a name that they don't like, and any particular students, those are anonymous, so they can't feel targeted personally. You can change the length of the game. So you're always allowed to change the needed features, somewhere between 3 and 10. Again, that seems to be ideal, like I stated earlier. You can use this as a review, like at the end of your unit before an assessment or for a specific skill. You can use this as a preview. If you structure the questions, and I usually do that from easiest to hardest, that gives students the opportunity to solve problems with independent thinking before you've even taught the content. And you can be amazed how much they can get right. I think this often works better for getting good collaboration going and really adding value to the class. This can be a great seasonal game. So I have some where I've done pumpkins, turkeys, snowmen, hearts, flowers, bunnies. You can change the buddy to match the season to really get it appropriate and fun in the moment. And lastly, another variation that I like is students drawing their own buddy. So every time they get a problem right, they draw a feature on their own buddy. And then that case, the first group to build their buddy wins. So it's kind of opposite. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, contact me. You can find this and more at my Teachers Pay Teachers store, which is Move Mind Math. And I'm going to include the link below in my video. Notice I have these turkey and pumpkin examples here, and you can find some of the other season ones on my site as well. Thank you so much.